I like the fact that it's quite an interesting city, but you're not very far away from some beautiful countryside.
Hi, I'm Ralph. Right outside in a community garden at the net place. I'll be interviewing a couple of people all in here and asking what makes this as a nice place to be.
Me, I love Bristol. I came here to live over 20 years ago and I've loved every minute.
What do you think about the green in Bristol?
Well, I think there's quite a lot of green in Bristol.
There's so many things, old things, you know, things to see, the suspension bridge and places like that, and wandering around old parts of town. Blaze Castle, where I live, it's fantastic. Yeah, it's a beautiful place to live. It's enjoyable, and it's just, it's got, as I say, it's got everything without having too much hassle.
And in actual fact, this garden got going because of the mayor, not the current mayor we have now, but the previous mayor, who likes the idea of giving us this area to grow plants in for the community. I think that Bristol has got a lot to offer every age group, that's the thing. You're looking at me and I'm in the age group where I'm now retired. There's plenty to do for retired people. It's not going to cost you a lot of money, but there's plenty to do for children of the age of these ones we can see around us here, 3, 4, 5. Plenty to do for teenagers and plenty to do for young adults as well. So I think it's a very varied city and I think it's a lovely place to live.
So what's it like working here?
Here, this is great. It's a very interesting society. A lot of people have come together, all volunteers. Everybody works for nothing. Everybody puts in as much time as they want to. We've completely cleared the garden, got rid of all this was overgrown, planted it all out, and then in the summer we'll all enjoy the benefits of the vegetables and eat what we like. And there's no sort of, oh, this is mine, this is yours. It's all shared.
Okay. So would you say this is a friendly place for the family to come?
Very friendly, yeah. It's a community garden. We welcome everybody. You know, anybody who wants to, come here and enjoy yourself. It's a community garden. It's for the community.
What are your thoughts about Bristol? Do you like this city?
I think it's a nice city. Yeah, I think it's very nice. Yeah.
What about it do you like about it?
It's got a lot of nice sort of sights, and the harbour is very nice. I think the people of Bristol are nice, so yeah, I think it's all in all a nice city, really.
Very good. Yeah. Compared to London, is this a better city?
I think it has similarities in some ways, but it's obviously smaller, maybe a bit more sort of community sort of people around, and in comparison I think people tend to sort of maybe talk a bit more around Bristol than maybe London, but yeah, obviously not quite as busy, but yeah.
How long do you think Banksy has been around for?
Well, I'm 34 and I've known about him for at least 15 years. I've been a fan of his work for about 15 years.
Really?
Yeah.
You say his work is like...
Well, his work's unusual because it's like it's graffiti, and what I like about Banksy is he's from Bristol and he never forgets about Bristol. When places are in crisis, like my son, I was taken to a boxing club in Bristol, and the boxing club is charity run, and basically the club was in crisis, so Banksy went down and do some art on the door, which raised a lot of money, and it saved the boxing club.
So you say he's an inspiration to us all?
He's definitely an inspiration to Bristol, and one of the best things that come out of Bristol, because he never forgets from where he comes from. Yeah, he's brilliant. He's brilliant.
What do you believe Banksy's like?
I don't know. I mean, I suppose everyone got their imagination of him and their own picture of him in their head, but no one don't really know. I mean, we can walk past him in the street and it could be Banksy, but no one don't know what he looks like because he's never revealed his face.
So, you think maybe a boy or a girl?
I think he's definitely a man, yeah. I think men are more creative.
Really?
Yeah.
That Bristol is a flourishing city, and there's a lot of diversity in culture and different nationalities, whereas once it wasn't.
I think the diversity is very good. People from different countries all living together in different parts of the city. Me myself, I'm from the inner city, and you see different people that may have come from different backgrounds, all just living side by side.
Bristol is a port, and basically it's built upon slavery, and there's lots of landmarks like Colston Girls' School and the Colston Hall.
I find it's quite an old city, steeped in heritage. Coming from the other side of the Atlantic, a much newer country, it's impressive to see the old architecture, the old churches, the old castles, the old estates, integrated with modern society. I find that quite interesting.
Do you find it unique than anywhere else?
I have traveled quite a bit through England, so I find that it's very similar to what you see in other parts of England, but certainly this is unique when compared to the world.
Yeah, I would say unique. Music in the city is very unique. Popular music. Nightlife's unique, but yes, I would say it is unique.
Okay. So, what kind of musics are there in this city?
All sorts of music, different urban music, all sorts really, very diverse.
And there are lots of different cultures, lots of different nationalities coming into the city, which I think is wonderful, and it brings lots of riches, food, music, arts. Bristol is known all over the world for its music and its arts. We have many, many festivals here. We have a lot of trade as in building, like in Barkins and Brunel, Texas Britain. I think the cultural diversity is a positive thing and it's growing. And for one, I'm really pleased and liking it a lot.
Do you think Bristol is diverse?
I think so. I compare it to where I live in Ontario, it certainly is diverse. If I compare it to Toronto as an example, I would say it's less diverse. Mind you, we're out of the downtown here a little bit in Henbury. Here we're in the Sea Mills area, I think. Downtown Bristol, when I came in on the train, seemed to be more diverse than what I see here. So I would say somewhat diverse.